my channel. I'm Victoria, and today for Halloween I did this icy mermaid look. I wanted this to be like an Arctic mermaid, but I didn't add any scales or anything that is too like, oh, this is a mermaid look, because I wanted it to be very versatile. So you could be like a Arctic fairy, or you could be like a snow queen, you could be a siren, you could even be something kind of like futuristic maybe. So I really wanted to keep this, just very versatile, so that people could recreate it and not necessarily have to be a mermaid. For my hair and just on the body, I just used this colored hairspray. It's just silver colored hairspray. You're not technically supposed to put it on your body, but I thought I accidentally got some on my arms and I thought it looked super pretty, so I just decided to leave it and spray it everywhere. So I hope you enjoy this look. Happy Halloween, and see you next time. Bye. Alright guys, so to prime, we are going to start out with the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm using this primer because we need a super smooth base that is not going to allow any eyeshadow to stick anywhere around your face, so you really need those pores filled in. And then we are going in with the Tarte Rainforest to the Sea foundation. I thought this was perfectly fitting for this look because, sea and mermaid look. So I thought that was funny. And I wanted a nice dewy, luminous foundation for this look since it is an aquatic creature. Then I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is like a medium coverage concealer, and I'm just blending that out with my brush. It's not my favorite concealer, but it does blend out super effortlessly. Like, it literally takes 2 seconds to blend it out with a brush. I just wish it had more coverage. And then you need to be careful what you set it with, because certain powders, it can make like a weird texture on your face, almost like the NARS concealer. And then I'm just going over with some powder real fast to set everything. So we are going to start with the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. We are going to take Pastel Melon, which is this light orange creamsicle color. It's not as pigmented as, like, let's say, like Anastasia Beverly Hills Orange Soda. So it's perfect to start this first step. We're going to literally just smother this all over the face. We're putting it all the way up towards the brow, blending it out past the brow. We're taking it on the lower lash line, taking it all the way down, like into the area where you have like your under eye bags. And I'm doing this because this is going to be the base for all the blue eyeshadows we're going to put on top and blend out. So you need something there to help them apply seamlessly, so that they don't cling anywhere or stick or have like problems with uneven pigmentation. So really take your time, build up this nice orangey shade. I love that it's not too orange, because that would just completely change the look. So if you have deeper skin tone, use something that is literally just like maybe a shade different than your natural skin tone, and then you can choose if you want to go a little bit warmer or cooler, depending on how icy you want the look, or if you want it like to have like a hint of warmth underneath. So just take your time, blend that all out. Then I'm going in with Laguna. This is a gorgeous baby blue color. It is ridiculously pigmented. When I was looking at what shadows I wanted to use for this look, every other palette I have that has a color like this, the swatches can nowhere near compare. Like, they are nowhere near as pigmented. I would have to like have a white base underneath for it to show at all. But this one, no, it is just amazingly pigmented. I've dipped in, like where you see right now, I've dipped into the palette 3 times and it's that pigmented. Like, it's crazy. It's so creamy. It doesn't act weird in the crease or anything like that. And I'm just taking my time blending this all the way up to the brow, and then I'm blending it all over the lower lash line from inner corner to outer corner, and we are winging it out in like a triangle shape. And we're taking it very, very low. So take your time and build it up slowly at first, but you want to start taking the eyeshadow all the way down to like where your orbital bone starts, and then like a little bit into the cheekbone. So really just take your time, blend it all through the crease at first to get even pigmentation, and then just start winging it out once you have less product on your brush. Just applying this light blue shade, it took me 9 minutes alone just to apply this light blue shade. So keep that in mind. Don't rush. Just keep dipping back in, get nice pigmentation built up, and just take your time. Then I'm going in with the dark blue shimmery shade Tiger Lily. Even though this is like a foiled shimmery shade, I'm running it through my crease, and it doesn't have any like adverse effect or anything because the Natasha Denona shadows, even the sparkly ones, can be applied throughout the crease because they don't like crease weird or settle into the lines, or they don't really age you if you put it through your crease. So I think these shadows are great, and you can definitely put these shimmery foiled shadows in your crease with this formulation, but you need to be careful about putting like other shimmers in your crease because other ones I would not recommend it. This one definitely, these just have something special about them that you can pretty much use them anywhere. Then I'm also taking the Tiger Lily shade and stamping it into the lower lash line because I really wanted it to be like a gradient from like dark blue to light blue. And then once I have this all stamped on and built up, I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I'm just going to sit and just blend it out and just make the look way more dramatic. And you can't even tell that it's like a foiled shade. It looks seriously like a matte, so that's also why it works so perfectly. So if you really want like a sparkly blue, this is not going to do the job. It's not sparkly enough, but it's perfect for like something like this. It has a tiny bit of shimmer, but still pretty much performs like a matte. Then I just filled in my brows real fast. And then I'm taking Mint Frost, which now this shadow is like super glittery, super foiled, and I'm applying that. It's dry. I don't have any Fix Plus on my brush or anything, just to the inner corner and like halfway through the lid. And then I'm also doing the same on the lower lash line. I'm mirroring it. I'm taking it down towards the nose a little bit, inner corner, winging it out towards the outer corner just to match the sparkly little minty blue effect on both the eyelid and the lower lash line because I thought that was so beautiful and super mermaid-like. Then I'm going in with the Jouer Mermaid palette, and I'm taking the white shade Coconut, and I'm highlighting the brow bone. I chose this because it's a white, like highlighty, frosty shade, but it has the most beautiful blue iridescence to it. So it's super gorgeous and perfect for a mermaid. Then I'm going in with the Touch and Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow. I'm using just the glitter side, which it's more like a gold leaf, honestly. So it's like super just like chunky and like gold foil. It's not like glittery really. So that's why it worked so perfectly for this look because it's just leaving almost like stamped pieces of like gold foil across the eye. Then I'm also taking it down to the lower lash line and then out towards, towards the ear where we blew out the shadow. And I just put a paper underneath my eye because I didn't want the glitteriness to fall onto my cheeks. Then I just put white eyeliner in my waterline. And then I warmed up the face with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I just wanted a little definition in the cheeks and the forehead just so that my face didn't look flat since I am super pale. It just needed like a little bit of color. Then I'm going to highlight the face back with that coconut shade from the Mermaid palette. You might still be able to find this on like Beauty Bay or something like that. It's pretty old, but I really like it. It's like a quad of 4 shadows and they're like pressed pigments and they're super slippery and soft and glittery. I love them and they're perfect for like using on the face and things like that. So I'm just highlighting everywhere. I'm highlighting, of course, above the eyebrow and then onto the cheekbones and the Cupid's bow. Then I applied mascara and flutter lashes in the style Intoxicating. Then for my lips, I'm using Carmelo by Stila Beauty. And then on top of it, am using back with the Jouer palette, the dark blue brown shade, which is called Dreamer. And I'm just applying this to like the inner portion of my lips, like so slightly in the mouth. And this is just to give like a almost maybe like hypothermia type of look. Super frozen. Then I took coconut again and just added it to the Cupid's bow and a little bit underneath the bottom of my lip right there just to make it icy and look wet. And that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, bye.